All right, Robert Drury back again, and on my quest to 2200, and I think I'm going to try something a little different. I've been watching some videos on chess cheating, and I think I may start limiting for a brief period of time to older accounts. Where if there's an account that's made within the last 6 months, I may just abort that game and try to go on to another one just to see if it will make a difference. But with that said, let's see if we can get a online game. Okay, I'm at 2057 right now, and this guy, it's not within 6 months, so we will abort the game. And nothing against the opponent. It's just that I'm trying to see if if I play more established accounts, if it will make a difference. Okay, faint-hearted. Okay, his account's over 4 years old, so let's start off with he starts with these two moves. Interesting. Okay, how do I want to approach this? If I go here, let's do this in a different manner. We'll come this way. We'll come here, and maybe we'll push. Maybe we push and break it up in this manner. If he takes, I could take back with the knight. Or will he push? It's not a typical way I play the hippo, but he put 3 pawns out here, so we'll see what we're going to do. How he's going to handle this. He's thinking about it. We're 5 moves in, and he's, oh wow. That's interesting. All right, let's do this. And let's take. He takes. He could take here. He takes there. We'll just take right here. We'll shut that down real quick. All right, now we'll come this way. And we are threatening right here. And we're also threatening to take the pawn. Okay, how's he going to defend? He could come right here, which it's probably, if he does that, I'll probably just, he doesn't do that. Wow, so, but if I take, he's just going to come here. All right, let's now we will load up. We'll load up now, because then I could take, if he comes here, I just drop right back. All right, if I take, he comes here. I could come back here. I don't like any of that. Should I just drop back? All right, let's do it again. Take, he takes. I could just take the pawn. And then what though? He comes here. Oh, what the heck? Well, now let's see. Let's if I go all that route and he does this. Let's just play it safe. Play it safe. We will play it safe. I don't like the knight coming in. Okay, so he's gonna do this. And I can't do that. I can't do that. I got the bishop on it. He can do that though. All right, let's do here. Let's go here. And what's he gonna do? Come here. He's not pushing. Boom, boom. I would assume that he would just plop right in there. And at this point, I think I might probably have to castle. All right, so we've got as a hippo that has become more complicated. Not your standard hippo, because he played the 3 pawns across here that I tried to break up, but we saw that coming. All right. Let's castle. Of course, he's got an attack going, and I can come in here, but if he does that, I'll just take here. So, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Take here. He takes, take, and get rid of the issues. That is what we are going to do. We are going to. Now he could just hit me right here. Then I gotta take. Oh. Okay, we gotta get him out of there. Okay, now let's. All right, let's push here. He's most likely going to come right here, cause me some issues. That would be his best. I think that would be his best choice, is just to come right in there. He does not. He does not. So he gives me, if I go here. Okay. All right, let's push right here, and we're going to keep the bishop out of that square. And what's he going to do? But as I was explaining earlier, I had watched a couple videos, and it was talking about some guys that do a lot of streaming, and they're higher rated players than me, and they were running across a lot of people they suspect of cheating in rapid chess. So they were just, I was just looking at what all they were saying, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just give it a shot and see if it makes a difference if I try to play older accounts. And the logic behind that is if it's an older account, and if they were cheating, odds are they would have been caught by now. Okay. Oh, I'll go here and he pushes. I can come here. But if I go here, what happens if he sacks? And if he sacks, he sacks. We'll see. We will see. If he sacks, can I defend? That is the question. Yeah, I think I should be able to defend if he sacks. Oh. All right. We have got to. Can we muddy this up? All right, let's see if we can start trading out and try to muddy it up a little bit. Okay, I would assume that he was just going to go on and come in here. But we will see. Oh, he does that. We'll take. And he takes that way. We will. Can we trade out? Can we just trade out? Oh my God. He's like, no, he does not want to let that happen. But we are going to make it happen. We are going to make this happen. Oh. Oh no. Let's see. Let's do this. And let's see. Look at this. What do I do? I come here. All right, let's do this. Because now I'm threatening right here. I'm threatening right there. More so right there. Right there's the main threat. I'm also he blunders. He blunders. So let's see. That was a blunder. He resigned, and let's do a quick game analysis. Game review is 60.5%, 70%. Neither one of us actually burned it up. 1550 and 1700. Pretty low level chess. Let's see. Okay, so let's get back to the actual game review. And actually, I like this game simply because it lets me take a look at the setup that he did with his 3 pawns across the center. All right, so I'm going with the Owen's defense, and I'm planning on putting a bishop here. Now, he plays this move, and I'm like, all right, so what I do? The engine actually calls for just to go ahead, but I had watched video with it was the chess giant, and he kind of tries to put a pawn here, moves this up, and he just keeps this whole diagonal under control. So I went ahead and pushed the pawn up. It's got white at a slight advantage if he goes knight to f3, which he does. And then I bring the other pawn up, just trying to keep control of the f5 square. He brings his third pawn in the center, and now the engine says go ahead with either bishop to b7 or d5. And instead I played the knight up because I'm still planning on pushing the d5. He brings his bishop around, and now comes d5. And all right, so he brings his knight down, and I was like, okay, so what's he thinking? If he's going to come in here, or if I don't know what he's thinking, to be quite honest. Bring my knight up, so I'm just going to get rid of his knight in some manner. He takes, and now if I take, he can plop in here, and it's like, oh no, I got some issues. So what I do, let's get rid of the knight. He takes back with the f pawn, and now engine says knight to d5. I take with the queen. He brings his bishop out, and now bishop to b7, and I'm targeting this. Now, hold on, all right, he brings around, and the engine says, I got cold feet here. The engine says take it. And then if he goes rook, let's see, the engine says, You know what? I'm going to come back to this after the fact. That way it doesn't wash out my screen. But it'll be move 10, and I'll come back with it afterwards. Come back to it. So I just drop back. And he's got the advantage now because he could have actually just played his bishop here, give me a check, and had an advantage going. All right, I'll bring my bishop around. His knight. My knight comes up, and I saw that he would play this move. Just castle, and he's going to protect here. Knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, and now I don't have to worry about the knight coming in here. And then a trade creating a situation where his pawn has got me blocked in. He's got a 0.93 advantage because he's got all kinds of space where I do not. Now here, bishop to c6 would have just prevented me from pushing and kind of locked my pieces down. And I thought he would play that. He did not. So now I play c6 just to keep his bishop out of that square. All right, now his queen comes over. My queen d7. I got to get it out of the line of fire from the rook. And here we go. h4. So now I played h5, but I'm thinking, you know, at some point he could probably sack right there. But it never gets to that. All right, now c5. He pushes, take, he takes. All right, let's get some pieces off the board. And he doesn't really want to, but let's go back a second. Engine move right here is rook to e8. Because he's only got two defenders, a queen and the rook. It's interesting. I was worried about getting the pieces off the board, and he says no. But with that, the engine says still rook to e8. I take. He takes. And now I take with the bishop. He's got to move his queen away. Now I take the other pawn, and he blunders at that point. And it's a pin of his queen to his king, and he's going to lose his queen, and he resigned. But let's go back to move 10. All right, I got cold feet on this move because, all right, if I go here, let's say, well, what happens if he goes rook right there? I mean, I can take. I mean, really. I mean, he doesn't really have anything. I got cold feet, but it would have been turned out good for me. But with that, I will see you on the next video. Oh, and my rating is now 2064. And I will see you again on the next video.